Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Outstanding. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. I think this will be a killer right here. Let's look at the artwork first. Yeah. This is known as Tailpipin. Tailpipin dual exhaust. This is described as a triple IPA, although it doesn't quite reach triple IPA status because that starts at 10% and this is 9.7%. Ooh, but it's still going to be a killer. Now, this is brewed with Riesling juice. That's a wine. And it's dry hopped with Strata, Mosaic, and Citra hops. According to the date stamp on the can, this is 152 days old. Well, that's entirely my fault. But it's not going to matter. This is triple dry hopped, and it's a New England style IPA, so the date is not going to really matter all that much. Let's go ahead and put this into my little bowl I use over here because you got to be careful with cans. They can sprout up on you in a hurry. This one didn't. Let's use our lovely glassware from the Libby Corporation. This is known as a muffin top. All right. So we have a 14-ounce glass and a 16-ounce beer. Let's get the job done. Now this glassware is etched, so you got to be careful. You don't want to pour it in too fast and too straight. Now, because this is brewed with a wine, we're not going to expect a lot of head on this, and we didn't get a lot. Ooh wee! That is tropical fruit-like, and I'm picking up that Riesling wine in there as well. Now you see, I tried to make some nice appearance on here, and we didn't quite get it. And that's like I said, because this is brewed with a wine juice. Now you just put that stir stick in there, agitate it a little bit. We got a very lovely looking head. This is a semi-hazy, not quite as hazy as I expected. Semi-hazy, we can see the carbonation flowing up lively from the bottom. Beautiful orange. I will call that a golden orange color. And nice bright white head, but it's not sticking around too long. Let's go ahead and get some more aroma on this. Man, that alcohol is prevalent in there. That alcohol is prevalent. Let me spill just a little bit here. All right. So we're going to thank the brewers there at Hoof Hearted Brewery in Marengo, Ohio, for all the hard work they do brewing their beers. I don't know. Did I say that at the top? Yeah, I'm slipping. Dave, you're slipping, man. How many beers you have today, Dave? This is my first one. That's what's wrong. But anyway, let's thank the brewers there in Marengo, Ohio, for all the hard work they do. Cheers to them and cheers to you at home, no doubt. Oh, wait. Now, believe it or not, I'm picking up some of that Riesling in there. Ah, man. Riesling is a very fine wine from Germany, although American wineries do brew it as well. Um, man. Riesling is a very light-bodied wine, very light in color, very light-bodied, easy drinking. Yeah, if you're ever at a restaurant, you're not quite sure which wine to choose, and you're not a wine drinker, I think you would like Riesling. Yeah. Now, if you get the German imports, they're a little bit pricey. If you get the American counterparts, a little bit less money. But Riesling's a very decent beer, and I'm picking it up in here. Yeah, did I say beer? Wine. Man, come on, Dave. Let's get it together. Yeah, Riesling's a decent wine. A little bit boozy. A little bit boozy. But I get some wonderful grape-like qualities in here, and it's not from the Riesling. It just tastes to me like what's the name of that grape? I can't think of it right now. The real dark one. The real dark one. All I can think of is blackberries. It's not blackberry, but it tastes like that. And oh wait, this is boozy. Yeah, I can feel that warming effect going right down there, man. But it's not a bad thing. It's not bad. in my humble opinion, this would go well with food. As a standalone, maybe as a digestive after the meal is all said and done. Uh, this for me though is it's not my cup of tea. There's nothing wrong with it. It has excellent flavors to it. A little bit thin bodied because it's not really a beer. It's more of a wine to me, more of a wine. Just not quite hitting the spot for me. But that's not to say that you wouldn't like it. Yeah, you just have to develop a taste for this type of beer. I get a little bit of orange peel in there. I get definitely picking up that grape aroma, grape flavor. Got that Riesling in there. It's boozy though. It's boozy, and what I mean by that is when you smell it, it smells like it has alcohol in there. It's very boozy to me, and when you drink it, it's got that warming effect. Now, this type of beer, I just don't like. I don't like beers that have that booziness about them. Again, there's nothing wrong with this. It's just my personal preference, and you may drink it and you may think something else entirely. Say, "Wow, that's really good. What was he talking about?" But that's the thing about beer tasting; it's subjective, man. Whoever has that glass of beer, they're the ones that make the decisions, and that's what I'm saying right now. Is you have to be careful with this beer. I would definitely drink this with a meal or right after a meal. Yeah, because on its own, it's a bit strong. Still very decent though. Again, this is from the Hoof Hearted Brewing Company out of Marengo, Ohio. That's a suburb of Columbus, our state capital. And the Tailpipin dual exhaust. It's not for lightweights by any means. I'll tell you what, though, think outside the box and try something new, like this beer right here. You may love it. And I'm glad I tried it because now I know what it's all about. It's just not quite for me. I tell you what, though, sharing this with a few people, yeah, it's perfect. Be perfect. But for me to drink this entire can, I don't think it's going to happen. All right, my friends, with that in mind, until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. As always, cheers.